Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to have a look at delicious drinks and helpful hydration. What we're going to cover in this session is looking at hydration for optimal health, so making the link between what we drink and how we feel. We're also going to look how to start your day and about making some changes. And I'll share with you 4 delicious alternative drinks for you to try. So do have your phones at the ready to screenshot. So some of the frequently asked questions that I would receive when working with clients is, should I increase my water intake? Fruit juice is full of vitamins and antioxidants. Does that make it a healthy choice? Am I drinking too much coffee? And the big one I always get asked is, all alcohol created equal, and what should I drink? Should I increase my water intake? So really what we need to look at here, this is something that I often discuss with clients in my clinic, and about how much water that we should be drinking and when. Whilst it's true that thirst is an indicator of how well hydrated we are, and it is important to listen to our body, ideally we want to get out of our head of this feeling of thirst and hydrate well to avoid that feeling. It's a little bit like keeping the oil in the car topped up. You might not always be aware when it's running low, but you don't want it to run dry and affect the functioning of the car's engine. And the same is true with our bodies. So let me ask you some questions and see if these resonate with you. So do you feel tired, grumpy, and have trouble concentrating or processing information? Do you have a dry mouth, lips, or skin? And do you have bad breath, constipation? And constipation is that your bowels are not moving once a day, and headaches. Thirst is often confused with hunger, so can lead to overeating. So we are approximately 75% water. It's part of every tissue, it's contained in every cell, and we lose it through tears, sweat, elimination. Even when we breathe, we're losing water. So really, it's our best interest to hydrate well. Advice around water consumption varies according to the season, your body weight, and level of activity, and specific health conditions, but aiming for 2 to 2.5 litres is a pretty good start. As with any change, a small start can really turn into a huge benefit for you. Ideas to increase your water intake. So start the day with a cooled boiled water and a slice of lemon, lime, or ginger. I always recommend to clients that when we wake up, we are in a dehydrated state naturally. Before you turn on the coffee machine or the kettle, have a glass of water. It doesn't have to be warmed. It can be just room temperature, and have that before you start your day. Fill and carry a water bottle wherever you go. And it's a great time now to get into the habit. Fill it and bring it if you're at a desk, while you're at home, and just take it everywhere. Let it be your new best friend. Add ice herbs such as mint, basil, or sliced cucumber to water, and experiment. I always add herbal teas to my water and just let them diffuse, and it's a nice, cool drink. Enjoy your favorite herbal tea. Again, simply brew the tea, leave it to cool in the fridge, and add ice to make an iced tea. Ginger and citrus teas work really well together. And you can pour a drink of water with every hot drink that you make. Fruit juice is full of vitamins and antioxidants, as I'm always told by clients. Does that make it healthy for me as a choice? So while it's a great idea to swap away from those sugary fizzy drinks that can lead us on that blood sugar roller coaster, negatively impacting our weight, sleep, and mood. So the solution might not be to replace with fruit juice. 200 mils of apple juice is equivalent to over 8 teaspoons of sugar. Many people will reach for fruit juices, not realizing how much natural sugar lies within. All the fruit, none of the fiber, quickly spike your blood sugars. The thing is that fruit juice contains all the sugar, but without the fiber from the natural fruit. It's the fiber that usually helps slow down the sugar absorption when we eat fruit in its raw state. We can drink so much more fruit juice than we can actually eat raw fruit. Also, it's so easy to drink more than what we could eat. For example, we would probably struggle to eat 5 apples in one sitting because the fiber would fill us up, but we could also easily drink the equivalent in juice form. So the best way to access the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants in fruit is to have it in a raw state. Ideally, pairing it with some protein. For example, have an apple with a handful of nuts. Okay. Am I drinking too much coffee? While it can make you feel more alert, productive, motivated, for some drinking coffee can leave them feeling anxious, jittery, and unable to focus. So this can often be a very personal decision. But before we talk about reducing caffeine, let's consider why we might do this. A source of healthful antioxidants, phytonutrients, and micronutrients. It may increase stress hormones, but when we look at the antioxidants, so decaffeinated and regular coffee is a source of the stimulant caffeine, but it is actually a source of antioxidants and small amounts of micronutrients and has been linked to improving the aging brain, cognitive, and heart health, to name but a few. It may increase stress hormones. However, coffee is also a stimulant and can raise our stress hormones, which can impact on our mood, energy, and sleep. It may alter insulin response. So this can have a knock-on effect on our blood sugar balance and thus our weight, and can lead to vicious cycles of highs and lows in our blood sugar, leaving us feeling exhausted. What else are you having with it? The other issue is it can be the association. So having a cup of tea, a cup of coffee that we like to add a sugar or two, or we find ourselves reaching for a biscuit that can lead to the whole packet, and we are feeding a vicious cycle then as well. Add a glass of water with each cup. So in my clinic, I tend to advise clients to gently drop down their caffeine, taking a glass of water with each drink until they've completely eliminated or reduced down to 1 or 2 a day. By taking it slowly and gently, we can minimize headaches and withdrawal symptoms that often have us returning to our old habits. Experiment with herbal teas. So this is a great time to start to experiment and swapping out to decaf and taking time to experiment with different herbal teas that are on the market. My favorites include green tea, cinnamon, and ginger, and there are other blends out there like puka tea bags. There's blends called Bird, and often another one is a tea club as well. Is all alcohol created equal, and so does it matter what I drink? So similar to caffeine, alcohol is a double-edged sword, with some studies suggesting consuming small amounts such as red wine can have positive health effects. Animal studies show heart health benefits of red wine linked to the flavonoids. However, the human equivalent would have to have and consume 1,500 bottles of red wine. Even just 2 alcoholic drinks in one sitting significant decrease, so it stops your fat burning machine when you have 2 alcoholic drinks. High in carbohydrates, and it is got loads of hidden sugars. As the effect of alcohol on our bodies is similar to sugar, you may wish to limit or avoid alcohol, at least initially, if you're looking to lose weight. However, quantity, quality, and frequency of alcohol consumed can play an important role. One thing is for sure, moderation is key. If you are occasionally drinking alcohol, perhaps opting for clear spirits, for example, vodka and soda water and lime over a carb-rich beer or sweet white wine, may be less sugar-dense options. Progress and not perfection. Where could you make those simple changes? And I want you to remember that it's not about changing everything at once. Instead, it's making those gentle, deliberate changes that will balance over time. So let me share with you a few recipes to enjoy at home. The first one is a cinnamon coffee smoothie. So again, we're getting in a cold coffee with chia seeds, cinnamon. It's almost like a smoothie, like a milkshake. So nice and healthy, and the cinnamon there is great for speeding up the metabolism. Pep up tea, we've got the ginger. Ginger is great for warming up the body, especially as we come into autumn. Cayenne as well, it's great for fat burning, revs up that metabolism. We've got turmeric in there, which is a great anti-inflammatory. This is a really good one. We've got the lemon and hot water in there too. Blackberry and mint mocktail, so something to have a little bit of fun with. And yogurt and raspberry ripple ice lollies, great for the family, great for snacks, great for treats. So what are you going to do differently this week? to move your health forward. My challenge for you is to try a new herbal tea. Increase your water intake by 1 glass a day. Try one of those new recipes and observe how you feel for the rest of the day. There are 2 websites there to get more ideas around healthy drinks. So you can screenshot that there. And once again, I thank you for joining me for this short session.